Hey everybody, welcome to our podcast. I'm Jason.
And I'm Karen.
And I'm Jeff.
This is Walking Dead episode 34. We are a Walking Dead podcast. We talk about Walking Dead.
And stuff.
Just in case you didn't know.
We sure don't talk about Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Mary Tyler Moore podcast.
It's zombies.
Chad is here.
Hello.
Chad was last year, a long time ago.
Before the first season
Yeah.
even started.
And it was when we decided to talk about the comic book, and now we're going to talk about the comic book. Again, I don't know why.
He was listening for the first time.
They didn't really want me back.
We're gonna have the whole time.
When we talk about the comic, I think a lot of people don't listen because they don't want to potentially be spoiled on the show.
Right. So nobody listens to the show. That's the best idea.
And so I'm going to title the show episode 34. Don't listen to this one.
I'm actually wondering, there's something that you said here just now. You have a button that I can't spoil it later.
Yes, that means that normally he'd be trying to blue streak, but this whole time I've been on spot editing out all the episodes.
Okay, keep up.
Yes, all of those.
Okay, so have you been before you get into the show? Have you watched True Blood?
Yes. Can I tell you one thing I just love to talk about? I've been thinking about the cutest little baby I've ever seen.
Same baby.
Little Steve is so cute. You watch
Oh, yeah, I
it.
watched it. And the same baby has a little toilet. Same baby like.
This little like crap gray evil looking.
Wasn't that just the best?
It's good. I'm not season.
I love it.
It's weird having Bill as the king. It doesn't fit, but I'm interested to see where it goes.
I like it.
Did you have in books?
Not, he becomes a successful businessman by creating a zombie directory. So,
No,
Sorry.
Okay, I was watching Mad Men, which I started out hating, but now I'm really digging it.
Really?
Yeah, were you surprised I hated it? I like it.
I'm not surprised. I'm not actually surprised you like it either. But it's really good. I like it and I watch it. But it is kind of, you mentioned it so boring times too. I think that's true as well.
I'm not bored with it anymore at all, but I watched the first episode and I thought all these people are just crummy people.
Yeah.
and they're, I just don't care. Like they're lying, they're pretending to be things that they're not, and it's really sad. But I just, as time's gone on, I appreciate the writing. Show doesn't insult people's intelligence, they don't hate things, and it's clever and it's actually funny and yeah, it's on my now. But I don't agree, I just hate him.
Yeah, and for a while the reason that too,
Yeah, but she's just that.
she works in my opinion. I he's more sympathetic to less so in my opinion. Yeah, I like also the fact that we watch it, watching it time capsule.
But my favorite part, I watched my favorite part, like this beautiful forested little spot happening in the garbage.
Yes, they just pass it off.
It just cringe.
That's what you do.
Sorry,
But
I
it's
just we shouldn't go on that too much. But it's on AMC. It's just getting by. I was getting Breaking Bad. I'll talk about that later, but it's amazing. I'm really into AMC. Yeah.
And is the season premiere this weekend?
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
You know how it is?
Because of something else I'll talk more about.
No, because I watched Bill this afternoon and they just had commercials for Breaking Bad.
So Bill,
Yeah, they built it on for everyone too, and so I was watching that while doing work at my computer, and they kept flashing on Breaking Bad.
Well, this I'll go ahead and get into this Sunday's premiere, and they're going to have a sneak peek of Walking Dead. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it'll be probably a few minutes of season 2. So if you guys are, you guys should watch that. And you know, since we're on the topic, I'm also going to be starting. I really love the show, so I'm going to be starting another podcast with a friend of mine, Lizzie, about Breaking Bad.
Hey, we love
It's called Breaking Bad Cast, of course. And so watch that next week sometime. You know, sometime between the first and second episode of the series. I highly recommend the show. If you haven't seen it, at least watch the first couple episodes and see like you know,
I haven't seen it at all.
You should watch it. You know, watch it first because it's depressing. It's about this high school chemistry teacher who finds out he has cancer and then starts cooking meth with one of the students. And it's like, when you do that.
Yeah,
But then you watch it and it's got this really dark humor to it, you know, and it's really writing, awesome acting, really good job.
I just don't have time because I'm watching like Teen Boppers because I watched the last episode of Smallville. I'm sorry.
I watched it, man. That was so bad. I never seen it. It was mentioned before, but I watched just the last one. And I was like, God, this is lame.
I'm excited.
Sorry, everybody else.
I have a question. Any nominations for this announced? Didn't Breaking Bad get nominations?
No.
Oh, that's something on AMC, didn't it?
Walking Dead.
Oh, good.
Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston, who stars in Breaking Bad, he has won like 3 Emmys in a row for Best Actor on that show.
Oh, okay.
And this year, it got no nominations. I don't know why. I thought it was great last season. But yeah, Walking Dead got 3 nominations, and they were for outstanding prosthetic makeup, outstanding visual effects, and outstanding sound editing. So a lot of the effects and things. No acting or writing, nothing like that.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I think really sees.
Yeah.
Getting the best catering award.
Not quite that bad. I think probably have those. But Mad Men's up there, and yeah, Game of Thrones.
I love
Game of
I
Thrones.
wins.
Best actor, I think Peter Dinklage got
Yeah.
I'm
nominated.
sure so. He's so
So
good.
good.
He's gonna win it. He's gonna win it.
I hope so.
He's nominated.
He is great. Unfortunately, Sean Bean isn't.
Oh.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get on the episode. So we're gonna have some news about Walking Dead as usual. Today is Comic Con, and there's a panel that it hasn't happened because there's no news about it. We've got some listeners who are there, and they're going to report back to us. So next episode we'll talk about Comic Con news coming out. There's still some news to talk about, and then after that we're going to talk about our thoughts on Walking Dead issues 7 through 12. The reason we're doing this is kind of like talk about the issues that correspond to the shows that are coming up next season.
Preseason.
Yeah, so if you haven't read the comic and you don't want to visually spoil, I'll show you how you want to listen to the rest of this. Hence, title of this episode.
Although I have to say, they won't follow the comic exactly. So even if you listen to it, I guarantee you'll veer off.
You'll just hit the major plot points and I'll yeah, something not true. Something like that. And then Death 5. Okay, so this is where the spoilers start. So if you're not interested in any spoilers, you should probably stop listening now.
Or the news, isn't it?
Oh yeah, just go to the news section. But so Death 5 is since Shane died in the comic and on the show, it's top 5 ways that Shane being alive in the show could muck things up the story. Basically, how do you change things in being alive? Then we'll have the zombies with Karen and your listeners results. So news on Charlie Adlard has a comic coming out called Curse of the Wingo. He's the illustrator of Walking Dead, and it's shipping in September from Dynamite by French TV and comics writer Mathieu Missouf. It wasn't French now, but for some reason it's in English.
What is the Curse of the
Window. And I thought it was cool because you get a chance to see his art in color.
Wow.
Here's one page from him.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Just I'll link up to that. I wrote to him to congratulate him, you know, and said, and I was like, oh, good, you didn't chance to work on something else besides zombies. You know, he wrote back and said, thanks, Jason. I don't know if you fancy spreading word, but I won't affect Walking Dead. I'm certainly not leaving the book, and it's just one off already completed. People think I'm done with Walking Dead. So I'm not sure if you can do
So I'm just starting
Yeah, I know that I'm sick of it.
I think he's gonna break through and enjoy the watch.
But the Mine Park.
His gorgeous like London country estate. Everybody work on it. And,
I was thinking since this season is going to start finally show some stuff that he illustrated, because the first 6 issues illustrated by Professional Moore, that we maybe after the first episode he'll come on and have say what he thought about it. You know, I was like to see his stuff.
I think that'd be fabulous.
Okay, I already talked about the animations. Walking Dead is filming at Noonan High in Georgia. That's what it's called. In one scene, survivors running towards zombies at high school, which would be staged to look like an abandoned FEMA camp.
Huh.
I don't know what that means.
See, they're not following us.
No,
right?
I know. They don't use government agencies.
They were not supposed to spoil it.
Yeah, well, if you know that news, there'll be some. Otherwise, you know news. So one of our listeners actually lives in Atlanta, goes to the set, and doesn't want us to say who it is because she's trying to get to be an extra. But anyways, later on, I'll read some emails from her, and she talks about her experience watching them, you know, hanging around the set and stuff.
Listener X. Okay, wait, that'll be great. I didn't know we were
And what's it?
No, no.
Is it? Okay, interview with Gwyneth Porter, director of Walking Dead season premiere. She says for this episode, it felt like there was almost no dialogue. There was a lot of beating around. So almost no dialogue in the first episode.
Yeah, it does actually.
I'm gonna do
Did you
that.
see the Vampire Slayer?
That's why they got an award for that
Yes,
one.
they did. They didn't cast spell in the entire town and they couldn't speak. So,
I did hear about that.
oh, so
That was a good
good. The demons walk around on they floated big rock platforms as they flew around. It was really quiet.
I was screaming, but they couldn't make a sound.
It was so good. Yeah, well, it was really daring kind of thing to have a whole episode be silent.
Or you can just turn volume on anytime too.
If you want to say something,
See, some movies are made so that you
Oh
understand
yeah,
what's
I'm gonna talk then. Let's see. Okay, Frank Darabont in an interview. Wait, more from Gwyneth Porter. She says this episode involves highways and all the traffic. And that's what the most notable moments. So she said, there's a small group of crew members in the backyard, and he's driving, and he's a regular driver, but he's going fast away from the exploding CDC. And he has to make a hard right turn, and we're all in the back, and everything's just flying. And the guy comes literally flying 6 feet through the air, and then comes to supervisor.
going.
and now they're a couple.
Frank Darabont says a good chunk of season 2 will be on Herschel's farm, and they said, tell me about this farm that you found, and he said, well, it's got the farmhouse that was built in the late 1800s, I think. It's got such a magnificent, beautiful Andrew Wyeth painting, Southern Gothic feel to it. It's also got just a hint of the house from Amityville Horror from Carrie.
Nice.
It's got this wonderful blend of beauty and isolation, and it's just a bit creepy. George provided such a magnificent location for the show. If we're not for that nerdy and subtle heat, it would be perfect.
They have a barn full of zombies.
It will. I can't wait. Yeah, they asked him about the heat, but it's in the fall. You know, this time it's going to be so it's going to get to a cool time of year. But he says he's not sure he believes it actually gets colder.
Those poor people, especially with the zombies. Yeah, they make us melt around.
Lauren Cohan, who plays Maggie in season 2, she's a little hottie, plays Maggie. She says Maggie's entered anything to go by. We have a lot to look forward to. She wears jeans, kicks ass boots, rides a horse. She's very steely and views Glenn as a leader and views as a motion.
He is.
Yeah,
I love him.
it's cute, no question about it. Even Daryl is nice.
Well,
I was thinking maybe Lori was.
wrong title card.
Maybe, okay. Oh, there's this video of the first zombie in season 2 that I'm going to play it. Probably won't be nearly as good as watching. So I'll post a link, but it's kind of fun. So there you go.
we started shooting on the freeway. One of our actors was Ashley, and she had great eyes, really big, she had long hair, she had a really neat face. So we put contact lenses in her and gave her the silicone first piece. When she opened her eyes really wide, it just was so strange. I remember calling Frank, I was like, look how cool she looks. Ironically, Jean's photographer happened to shoot a photo of this cool wide angle lens that just made her eyes look gigantic, larger than they were cute. It was just a really neat portrait. Jean used a little bit of lens to distort because it was kind of cool, just a photo, but those were her eyes. There was no retouching or CGIs or anything. It was very scary, yeah, girl. I think we really have situated in that season. I think the makeup's look better to you already.
I like that they say there's no retouching your eyes on yellow and bloodshot. Are you sure?
Wow, she was so cute. This was her getting into smiling and going sweet.
I look horrific.
Oh, you're really awesome. Really scary. That's great.
Okay, I already mentioned this last one. AMC did you first look at Walking Dead during Sunday premiere of Breaking Bad? So
It wasn't posted, so if we don't see it during
yeah, I'm
the
sure
premiere,
it'll go on the end of the
maybe
thing.
you got anything to say?
Okay, like I said, Comic-Con's going right now, so there's going to be news coming out of that, so check out next episode.
Why
I'm
do you
more about that. Because I have a baby in 2 weeks.
I say, why are you doing that?
Jenny, she's in the room and she could be giving birth to a baby right now. It's fascinating. You sort of
Feels dead. Like the world.
Okay, that's it for the news. Let's move on to our thoughts about Walking Dead issue 7 through 12.
Great.
The show, well, first season had 6 episodes, and it basically covered the first 6 episodes of the comic. This season will be 13, so if it stays true, it'll go 7 through 19. But I don't think it's going to.
Did it expand on 7 through 12?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But if he said the farm is a huge chunk of it, well, they're not on the farm even through all 7 through 12. I think they might go back for a second, but the farm is pretty much over by the end of this arc.
They're only in the farm for 2 episodes.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, 2 comics.
so
Yeah, so that's not much.
yeah, so maybe they'll do a lot of stuff in the comic. Yeah, we'll be surprised. So what do you guys think?
There's a lot of fucking.
Oh my god.
That was awesome. Sorry, did you know?
Did any of you fucking bother you? I thought there was only one scene with Andrea and Dale.
Well, I'm pretty sure Glenn got some.
Well, then did.
Oh, yeah.
She said to him, do you want to fuck? That was where I was like, yes, that's awesome. And then the fact you said it's Avi who's going to be playing.
I know.
So I'm like, cool.
Wait,
I wonder if
what's
she'll be that forward in the show.
Well, she probably, based on, standard practices.
Well, still, we'll see right away. I'm pretty mad because they did the sound.
Did really?
Yeah. So
What did you
interesting.
And she'll say,
Do you want?
I actually loved their logic, which was, it's the end of the world. You don't have any choices. You have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
See, I like it, but I thought I couldn't help but feel like, okay, a guy's writing this, and he's writing what here's what happened. I don't know what you think about that part.
Yeah, certainly when it is Steven, so I wouldn't like Molly. He's awesome.
Yeah,
He's cute. No, yeah, I mean, it's a zombie apocalypse. Times change. You know what they say during wartime, worlds kind of window, and people made babies and didn't bother getting married, and this was back and forth. So I kind of more said, you know, when the North asylum worms are gone,
Well, and I just like young people at a club, basically people in the first moment they meet them all the time.
Yeah, but if you go after a girl and you go out and say you want,
Well,
you'll get something.
you just out on a farm, and after you're seeing like, how do I differentiate myself?
Wow.
Like you said, I think that has a lot to do with what I like about the comic. I don't know if they do it in the show, but like when they showed Andrea and Dale together, she's younger in the comic, and he looks like an old man. He doesn't look like a cool old man who might be with younger woman. He looks like grandpa, basically.
Right.
And that was one of my favorite parts of this is when, that scene with them.
Yeah.
It's cool because it's not really gratuitous though. They show a lot of mundane stuff in the comic too, so it's not that comic that just goes for real. So, but when you should have seen it, totally fit on walking on them, and it made me feel like, yeah, this is not what probably would happen if not for the situation. But like, it doesn't matter. The old rules don't matter anymore.
And you gotta get confirmation. And let's face it, Cable's gone. So what else is there?
But not only that, I mean, she picked the guy who she probably picked before, you know.
He's a great choice.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
great choice.
yeah,
Yep.
Well, one of the differences I noticed was that Glenn was really into Carol in the comic book, but in the show she's not hot.
I know.
She's hot in the comic.
You know what? She's actually hot in real life.
But they don't make her.
No, they don't make her hot in the show. Yeah, they don't have to be hot. I don't know. But yeah,
You know, now that I noticed that she kind of opens with the Lori and Jane scene, where
Yeah,
after she gets this flashback, did we just see that guy? What? And they're going, oh, flashback. She's thinking about that. I like that first time. Here's why I like it so much. I like it because when Rick talks to Tyrese, he kind of sums up the whole thing about the series for me, which is he says to him, I think we've got some good people, but honestly, I don't know what anyone thinks anymore. To me, that's scary and some half uncle trying to eat my flesh.
Yeah.
Scary things not keep changing into zombies, but keep changing into something else. And to me, that's a whole thing wrapped up right there, and she's done.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I also like the fact that at this point in the comic, it's freezing cold.
Yeah,
and the weather is weird. I don't know why they chose to do the Television series when it's boiling hot. Because in comics, it's cold, and that affects the stories because the cold makes the zombies logy. They didn't eat. I don't know
One of my favorite things about this when I first read it. Well, first of all, when I to preface why I picked up issue 7, and it totally makes sense because this was the first issue of Walking Dead I ever read, and I found the source on issue 7. Like, oh, I remember that. And then, yeah, the snow in the Wiltshire States
Yes,
was really good. It's like the first time that they feel like, oh, maybe we can maybe we can rest and things might go okay. And then at the very end of that issue, when the snow melts away, we reveal the sign that says was
all dead, do not
Yeah, that's one of my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah. That was they commented on it. They're in bed, all sitting warm, and like, oh, look, the snow's melting, and then it pans down to the sign. Yeah, I love the arc because those great endings in each issue.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I wrote. The end with some kind of intense moment of revelation is really cliffhanger always, and that really sucked when I was reading them because it's like, oh. So number 7, Lord tells Rick she's pregnant. Number 8, snow melts away, reveals all the Number 9, Carl gets shot, and Rick screams, "I'll fucking kill you!"
That was one of my favorite ones as well.
Number 10, Herschel reveals they're keeping zombies in barns.
Zombies in barns. Hey.
Sounds like it's weird. To the left, to the right.
There was a trick. If you look at the cover, I can't remember which.
Stick your arms out.
Arms against zombies, no.
But there was a trick with the cover trying to get you to think one thing, but it didn't turn out to happen. Where Alan and his kids were in the barn with all the zombies, but that never happened.
Oh really?
Did you notice that? They tricked you because Alan's talking about like killing himself the whole time.
Back then,
Right here.
as I was reading this, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's talking about being suicidal, and they would be better off doing that. I was like, what's gonna happen? He's gonna take his kids in the barn.
Yeah, right,
What
right.
happens?
I'm not sure. I think the reason why that happens is because Kirkman plots out stories, and then he would tell 20 more months ahead of time, so he would do a bunch of covers, and then sometimes the story would take a turn, and have to script it, and you go, well,
I like it was great. It was like this possibility that might happen.
yeah.
I also love this cover. This
Oh, so yeah, it's the one with the zombie eye looking at Rick and his black wrong in the eye. Amazing.
It's so good. It's so good. These are interesting because Tony Moore's still doing covers, and Charlie Adler's doing the art inside. Is that still doing covers?
No, he did it for like 10 more issues or something. Naturally, that was garbage. That's another thing that I liked about these is as much as Tony Moore is an awesome artist and I really like him, I think Alan is a better fit for the series because his art is weird and more serious, and Tony's covers are really great, but the insides of 1 through 6 are a little more cartoony, and so it didn't feel quite as like heavy and gloomy as they do now. So,
I also thought the transition from number 6 and 7 through 12, artistically the transition was too drawing for me. I thought it was perfect. Of course, you know, I read them all in a row really fast,
Yeah.
and then now going back and rereading 7 through 12, because I read before, I think I read issue 3 or something.
Yeah.
Reading again, I'm so glad I went back and read because you catch different things. I thought I read them really carefully, and oh, that's right. I mean, it's amazing how many little details are in them.
like what do you remember?
No.
Like what kind of details?
Just beautiful details in the art
Oh,
and
yeah.
little things that you see. I mean, Charlie Adler's a trick artist. I'm not just saying that.
The zombies, I think he draws really well. I wish he draw more that didn't have all their teeth bared because it seems like most of the zombies have their teeth bared.
That's pity.
But here's well, the zombie has zombies, but here's one of the pages of his that I really like.
Oh, yeah.
Jane's funeral site with the cross.
But it spits on the chains right.
Right, you think, oh, she must miss them too.
Yeah, I can tell what she's.
What do you think of the farmhouse in the barn?
It was creepy.
Loved it. I mean, I really love the scene where he reveals that there's people in the barn. You know, it's like what you just killing them to Rick.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
makes sense to feel like because he's like Marvel cousins or something.
Right, right.
Yeah,
His son is in there.
son, yeah.
The
Right.
clash of perspectives is cool.
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, at this point, Rick has lost somebody he loved and really loved. You know, maybe Shane, but
No, yeah,
he has lots of family members. Maybe if he was a family member, you're like, you know what, I just locked you away until I lived here.
You know, we haven't seen it at all. I don't think this is a bit of a spoiler for the comic, but I'm up to the current issue, which is like 86 or 87. I don't think we've seen anybody that really cares about coming back as a zombie.
Oh, that's
I don't
interesting.
think-
Ever. Wow,
Yeah,
that's lucky.
yeah, that needs to happen.
But let's say there's sex. I was saying there was sex, and then there's Andrea and Dale.
Glenn and Maggie.
There's the Tyrese's daughter, and they're working on
yeah.
getting, having sex. They're trying, and it's not happening. And then Tyrese is like getting Carol. Yeah, so this is like all about pairing up.
Yeah, and I like the scene where Carol and Tyrese are obviously interested in each other, and Glenn's there, and they're telling Glenn, they're thanking him for getting all canned food back in Atlanta. And if you just read the text, they'd be like, "Oh, thanks for doing that." Glenn. He's like, "Oh, nothing, too humble." And that's what we play. But then when you look at the art, you see that during that Tyrese and Carol are looking at each other with these like blue eyes, and Glenn looks sad, so it's like the subtext. And it's really well done.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what's the name of Tyrese's daughter?
Julie, my boyfriend Chris. He's not creepy, Chris.
Yeah, he looks like
Yeah, and now he's gone.
Yeah, have you ever read past this?
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah. Now I know, reading these comics, they totally foreshadow everything.
Yeah, I know.
It's great.
It's weird to see all these people alive again.
Yeah.
Fun memories.
So I mean, it seems like there's a lot you can do this season with trying with wheelchair estates. And I mean, wheelchair estates they have quite a bit, and then the farmhouse in the morning. Those are all rich things they can find, you know.
I haven't heard any news about Wheelchair State, so I hope they actually go there.
Yeah, sure, so that'd be
Because
cool.
I'm not sure they talk about the farm all the time. They haven't said anything about this place.
Right.
So I hope they do. I want to do.
I get it. Like, oh, get it. This is great.
You know what I was thinking when they showed the frozen zombie and the zombie couldn't move because it was frozen? It's like, why the hell did they go to Canada? Head north or head of the mountains or something like that.
Right.
Why are they like spinning Georgia over? They're not getting these.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was like, wow, there's like kryptonite for zombies.
That's what did you read World War Z?
No.
A lot of people do that in World War Z. They go to the cold
Did you read World War Z?
Why is the bridge audio?
Oh, was it?
We talked about it on the show. So on page 17 of issue 7, Rick calls them zombies.
Yes, no, they never said it before. That was Herschel. Is it the Herschel?
It's Rick.
Oh, okay.
He says maybe Herschel later, but he says to Tyrese, we went to the city, most of the zombies just not doing anything like the boat.
Herschel says it while they're on another issue.
They don't do that much of it.
Yeah,
but what else? I mean, that's pretty much.
I love when they got caught on top of the house on the roof in wheelchair states. And they're running up and getting kids and they all end up like on the roof and there's like a crowd of them down below.
Right,
It's like,
and jump on top of the
yeah,
RV.
I was like, this will make
Yeah,
a TV show.
yeah,
action moment.
Yeah, I love the wheelchair states just then.
Yeah.
I like the pacing of the comic television live. Granted scenes where they're talking about canned foods and strategy and stuff, and then there's these like horrific moments where people their eyeballs.
Right. I also like the terrific cliffhanger at the end of issue 12, which is they
prison
climb up to the top of the knoll, and he's like, oh, it's perfect. It's awesome. Yeah.
It's home, yeah.
You think they'll have a prison in season 2?
If they do, I can read the last moment.
Right.
Just like the comic. That's the cliffhanger.
Yes, I want to go there.
I do too. The prison issues are intense. That was real classic overview.
Yeah, I thought they stayed there too long, but I can't wait to see the show when they're there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Another moment that was great at the farmhouse when the oldest daughter, what's her name, Lacey,
Yeah.
they got zombies. They never just run and help it. The zombies surround her and all taking their chunks and eating.
Yeah,
Daddy.
she's actually fun.
Yeah, she's like just a growing zombie.
It's great.
One thing I forget with when Dale and Andrea were together and Donna breaks in, and she had been judgmental the day before, but she has a smile on her face, and she goes back and talks to her husband, and she's like, oh, you know, what she
They
said.
don't prove them, but I'm glad they found
Yes,
happiness.
so
That's good.
I like that a lot until I mean I still do, but then Donna gets her face too off.
It's
The
right.
Right.
only reason why that character changes though, because our reference to the stick, you want to make it like right before.
Right, exactly.
I don't know if it's a normal thing to do when you're writing. You gotta make people care about what they're eating.
Exactly. Right.
Everybody loves zombies.
Okay, show me is there anything else you wanted to mention?
I think I said all.
Okay, let's move on to it has a 5.
Attention shoppers, it has top 5 in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Today's top 5 ways Shane did nothing but being alive. That's it.
You want to go first?
Okay, my number 5 is the group splits up. Which is kind of obvious thing because in the comic where he tells Rich she's pregnant, but with Shane around, I was thinking she might not reveal that right away, but she'll have to at some point because she's going to start showing. So we get really tense and they would either split up or they kick Shane out.
Maybe.
But I think it
I found this to be a hard topic because there's so much animation. Like, there's a million ways to go. So
yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, they'd probably be the same.
This one's a hard top 5 also because I guess I'm not excited to be.
Go ahead.
Okay, downside is that he's not anymore provides much need for backstory on Carl. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I think the biggest way he could do downside is he's going to provide all kinds of tension between Lori and Rick. And the fact
Totally, that's inevitable,
yeah. I think that's probably why they kept him.
I think they did because
The
they're chickens.
really?
Yeah, well, the actor's good, and if they would kill them off, people would say that was a really great move. So if they didn't. So
How old is Carl supposed to be? Like 7, 8?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we expect the comic and how it's going to blow some guys off.
well, the first I don't know, but the first scene of the show, episode 1 was Rick shooting a little girl in the face. That's different than
Oh,
girls
yeah.
shooting someone else.
Right.
actually, I went back and looked at it in the comic. He shoots his neck.
Oh.
Carl shoots Shane's neck. And it's just, it's just
Right,
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Jack,
Well done.
My number 5 is there would be less need for Tyrell because sorry, yes, I had been something. So there was this immediate like relief now that there's another big guy to help, and that's not as important when you have two big guys running around who are capable.
Yeah.
So it changes the dynamic of the new characters coming in.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't heard.
You're
I think you're right, maybe because it seems like I've read that they're not planning on bringing Tyrese in, so maybe just why because there's already two guys.
Yeah, he's a cop or was a cop. He's kind of alpha male, so
Yeah, so a football player would be kind of
Right.
Frail.
well, be difficult. It would change something to change the relationship with Carol, and Carol, you know, it changes the show a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Shane will put there instead. If Tyrese
Something
I want that to happen. Okay, my turn. Mine for Andrea shoots Shane. How did I talk about that? In the comic, Dale warns Rick that Lori's baby might be Shane's, and then he goes and tells Lori not to tell Rick that the baby is Shane's. Did you notice that?
No.
He goes to Rick, he's like, I just want to tell you that afterwards that she's pregnant, that I just want to tell you that Lori and Shane, you know, I think he's in love with her. And Rick's like, no. He's like, I don't say I know what you're saying. Just don't get
Yeah,
out.
right.
Then he goes later and tells Lori, this is Shane, just keep yourself. Because he doesn't hear that after you already went.
He's not- you catch that.
What are you doing? Anyways, we'll listen.
Yeah.
So I thought if he's so concerned about it, then Shane's liable to fight Shane and try to listen to him, and then they'll fight and then Andrea will shoot Shane.
Wow, that was see, you had a bunch of imagination.
Yeah, well, I have some. I'm just going to like that.
I actually found upside is his cancel continues to provide much need for some using
Wait, what's his pants?
They're really high.
Yes, they're small hands.
Hold on,
Baby pants?
Yes, they're
You're
very
like, what do you think they would be?
right, old man hands. Yeah, and so if he's around, he gets his pants.
Well, maybe they'll find some pants somewhere.
Where are they going to find it?
No, they never do.
My next
Yeah, I think the pants off
Yeah, it's obvious. At the farmhouse, the whole dynamic with Shane and if Herschel did something. I mean, I know that Shane was sort of angry at Rick, but I think that in the moment with Shane being friends with Rick, if Herschel put a gun in him, I would bet Shane would shoot Herschel. That was my thought.
Okay.
That Shane would be fast on the draw if something started going down and somebody started messing with Rick.
Yeah.
And that Tyrese seems a little more like let's all get along, let's do peace. Shane would probably shoot him.
I think so. I think Shane would be like, yeah,
It's cheating Rick.
We'll do it.
Seriously, Rick.
Okay, my degree is a little different take on Tyrese. I thought Tyrese might actually become the leader because in the comic, when they meet, Tyrese Rick is obviously the leader, but when they meet Tyrese, Shane and Rick are still kind of battling over dominance, and maybe he'll like show up and see that instability and just kind of step in and lead.
Interesting. That's good. If they even the downside of him sitting around, I don't like his character much. I like to watch him. That's all. That's something from my viewing
So
pleasure.
you don't want characters that you like. You want characters that you like.
No. I like characters that I don't like. I like watching characters that I
Oh,
like. But these
so
are
there's
characters
characters that you love, but these are characters you hate.
Yeah.
No, you just don't enjoy
No,
them.
that's the actor I'm showing you.
Yeah, we can have one. I'll send you this.
He'll love this. He'll love it. I know, yeah, maybe it's a tribute to the ability to use Shane's technique.
Either that or he's actually leader.
Chad, you're next.
I was just pointing out. I think you sort of pointed out isn't it? How would they leave? Like, how would they have gone on the road from their camp with Shane fighting against it? You said they might split up.
Right.
I just think there'd be enough people who would stick with Shane and enough people who would stick with Rick. That I mean, I don't know how that could have happened. There would just been too much turmoil.
But they're already on the road in the show.
With him, yeah.
with him.
But in comic books, it doesn't seem like it should work that way.
Yeah, why did they decided to go to the CC because their campus
Oh, because they got a huge attack.
Yeah, and they decided to go to CC, another RV
Yeah,
going who knows where.
Well, sorry.
Okay, my number 2, Carl kills Merle. So somebody starts with. So in the comic, Carl kills Shane, and that kind of starts.
You haven't seen Merle, right?
No, you havened seen him. Yes, it's like episode 2. So Carl kills Shane. That starts his path to being this dark character. He's got to do some other
Really?
things. Yeah.
Wait, how old is this kid?
7 or 8.
And he turns into a dark character?
One of the darkest is what I think Kirkman said.
Wow.
Actually. So I hope that in the show they have that too. That they may do dark things. So far he hasn't really had to. And so if they want to introduce that into his character, but they don't want to. They want to change on the show. Then I have to kill somebody else. And I hope it's Merle.
There we go.
No, go.
See, there's character I love watching.
Go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Good one. Karen.
Upside, I like Alex Price's, not all the time, and not in every way, but upside of him still being around, as you don't know how to know, we're just right now, we're just like, ways to go. Especially with Lauren Pregnancy, who knows, when she's so much around, lots of dramatic attention, obviously, So that's kind of upset me.
Yeah, I mean that's sort of mine is just Lori in particular. How is she? She's sort of going to resolve things about Shane, like she says it's brave in the comic book, but like this is just fester now. There's like this festering. But maybe next Pelican.
Yeah. They made him really bad in CC. Remember? He tried to rape her in CC.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, he's very bad. They made him like really bad in CC. So we'll see what happens.
What happens in season 6?
Just like it.
Yes. That's when Shane steals Maggie from Glenn. Shane finally sets to Lori and then Maggie and he decides to start with Glenn. Later Glenn accidentally kills Shane.
Accidentally.
That's cool.
Nice. That'd be good actually. Mine, sometimes I just look at but on the other hand, I don't like I like sticking with comic story. I like the stories of like okay, True Blood. Lafayette's killed in one of the books early on in the TV series. Like, it's a huge character. He's like one of the main guys. And
Because that was so good, yeah. I like that.
Yeah. So I don't mind it when they go off and they do interesting things. But I also like when it's true to the story. And Robert Kirkman has written such a great comic book that that needs to be respected as well.
Agreed.
And then my last one is the whole set of them that we just read. Issue 7 starts with a flashback of them getting together, and that she's all feeling lonely and all this. It wasn't so bad. You know, she was like, she didn't know what she had. She was all alone. And he was a good thing. And then she sits on his grave and she's angry. And I hope that they start the whole thing with the flashback. But then how they go from there? She's gonna be staring at him. He's gonna be staring at her. Is it temptation? You know, when she thinks back, is it going to be anger or temptation or
See,
what?
here's what I forgot to say this, and one of the things I really like about these issues, and where I think the show kind of messed up, is if you remember in the show, both Shane and Lori think Rick is dead. So they're not cheating as far as I know.
In the show,
In the show.
right.
In the comic, they both
Oh, in the
think they're
flashback,
cheating.
particularly, he's back in the hospital, we can go back.
They just confirm right there that he's alive and they go straight to
That's
the
true, yeah.
So that's something I like about the comic is that she's not innocent.
Right,
And it makes it more interesting. She's, you know, it's a horrible situation and it's a weakness.
They think back to sex. They did it right at the beginning.
But you think with Shane, there'll be more or less sex.
You know, the guy around is like poking people and it's festering. What's more?
I know. That's what I almost made one of my points is that there'll be more tension in this comic. There are plenty of times when they're all kind of relaxed because they all like each other and they're not all like each other in the show. So it's going to be tense reading those
It's good to have tension. I mean, it's good for show,
Not
but
for sex.
it's less good for sex.
That's great. On that note, should we take a break? Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be back with the Speaking Zombies. So how are we doing, Mike Zombie? It's time for the Speaking Zombies.
Actually, it was a pretty light week in the Zombie. Especially, come on, next week we do a podcast. But this looked like a really fun story. They're attending a casting call for World War Z. This is from ZConnect.org, the UK website, because you'll understand my screens. The article is thousands attend World War Z casting call. Thousands today attended an open casting call in Glasgow, Scotland. I guess that's for upcoming zombie film World War Z, which will have a 9-day shoot in this Scottish city. The calls will be produced by not much. The calls made for men, women, children of all ethnicities who were specifically instructed not to dress as zombies, as they would be background extras in a scene set in a financial district. Despite being shot in Glasgow, the scenes will most likely be set in Philadelphia. More recent description of the casting call said extras were being sought for street scenes set in America. Further information was gleaned from a casting call. Anyway, great. So it's not zombies, just background people. Zombies are going to be a CGI thing. That's interesting. But these are going to be a case of crowds fleeing and riots in the streets, which is something really fun to do right in the street. You go run down the street screaming. That's so awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be great to run down the street screaming. Go down the street screaming. They're going to get 6,000 people, and we've seen over 3,000 so far. So it's competitive for the mods and the candy horse.
That makes me think of Lord of the Rings when they have, you've seen all the right? Where they have all the battles and they have just massive amounts of orcs and humans fighting. They do all that CG. You know?
Right.
I mean, I'm sure you have seen this. Like in Dawn of the Dead, when they throw that big canister of gas into the middle of the crowd of zombies in that part, in the Dawn of the Dead,
Yes, yeah,
blows them up.
yeah,
I've seen that before.
right, exactly. As far as I know, you can't blow people up. Right.
You can't what?
Blow people up.
Actually, you can. It's just possible.
You can. I'm pretty sure. So that'd be fun. So actually starting to pretty cool movie.
Cool, but Ed Harris and Matthew Fox dropped out of World War Z, by the way.
Really?
It's a scheduling conflict or something, but it makes me worry that there's something wrong.
Huh? And Brad Pitt's still right?
Yep.
He's like the producer.
Yeah, I wish Matthew Fox was still not. No, he's
Okay. So this next one is actually from our good friend Jason. It's entitled Zombieland Star predicts that sequel will probably never happen. And this is a scariest picture I've ever seen. Fans are by definition scary. Zombie clowns are even scarier. If you're hoping Zombieland Undead Slaughtering Down will get back together again for that fun sequel, you were a bit more optimistic when we started because in a recent interview, Jesse Eisenberg revealed that he doesn't have much faith in the project. Director Ruben Fleischer, screenwriters Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick are supposedly working on script for Zombieland 2 that will reunite the usual cast. Columbus, Eisenberg, Tallahassee, Wilson, Wichita, and Emma Stone, and Little Rock, Abigail Breslin. Even Fleischer desired that Zombieland 2 would be a much bigger film operating on Greatest Alien John 3, which sounds like requiring money too. According to Eisenberg, and Jack with Little White Lies, the second helping of Zombieland is only on its preliminary stages, and if they don't get it script soon, probably they won't get it at all. Quote, no, I'm not making a sequel. They're writing the script right now, but I haven't seen it, and suspect the longer we wait, the less relevant it will be. I mean, all the actors would love to do it, and the director would love to do it, but I'm not sure that's happening. Oh, please do it, please.
Never really think about it.
Oh, cool. Under the title, that's Zombie Books. Website, that's zombiebooks.com. Here's the thing. Has an alphabetical list of just every zombie book on the market with a synopsis, Amazon, and other information. What do you know about this?
This is actually from a news site. I just found this site. Their goal is to list every zombie book that exists, so I thought that would be good information.
How many are there?
I think they're at least 100 on there.
Wow, that's a lot. Bazillions.
And all of them, you know, are on there. Pride and Prejudice, Zombies, and World War Z, and I don't know if that Choose Your Own Adventure one is on there. I'll go check. Anyway, if you want to zombie books, that's
By the way, I think that's a little bit of a misnomer that should be called all zombie books.
No, it's just the top. It's
No,
clean.
I think not all of them.
Yeah, so I don't know if all zombie
That's
books.
kind
Okay, so this comes from GameDev.com, and the title is Deep Silver Comic Con 2011 plans announced. The Science of Zombies. Deep Silver, publishers of the upcoming Zombies Survival Game Dead Island, will be hosting a unique Comic-Con next week. That'll be this week. The panel title, Science of Zombies, will be happening on July 22nd in room 8. So it's this week of San Diego Convention Center. Zombie experts, neuroscientists, and professor of psychiatry and writer of Dead Island will be engaging the audience with all kinds of zombie lore and facts on Brain. On Brain. If you are attending Comic-Con 2011, this is the panel you won't want to miss.
Oh, I feel so good. That's why there's no news yet, because it's actually a week from today.
Edit out, you go back and mix more.
Everybody know.
Hey, that article reminds me. You heard Ted, right? Ted talks about cool interesting things. And there's one thing to talk about orgasms. Have you seen this?
Oh, that's
it was
excellent.
it brings me back to sex. And one of the things with science was that there's a cluster of nerves in your lower back where actually that's where orgasms start. That they actually control orgasms. And they said that a dead body can actually have orgasms as long as the nerve cluster is oxygenated.
How would you know? Oh,
Because it's well, this one talked about neuroscience scientists and orgasm experts, and she said no one's actually done it, but she thinks like a worthwhile study to like give an electric shock to the orgasm cluster.
you know what? If that's what I would have in my body, I think I would science. That's fine. I'm fine with that. You bring on, sister. Okay.
So this Dead Island game, by the way, this is the one that had that trailer that was played backwards.
Yes.
And beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the game, people criticize it because it can't be like the trailer, but it's still, I've seen bits and pieces of it, and it looks like a really, really good zombie game. There are a lot of fireball weapons that you use, hands that you use, things that you put together yourself, and it's really graphical, and it's on Sky Resort, and it's coming out September something or other. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this, and I'm sure I'll play it.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
about it, but people want that zombie. There's plenty of zombie games now, but this one's like a good with this. We'll see.
I kind of wish I was at Comic Con.
Next week, so
You'll still probably not, right? What if they come to
no, I knew it was going to be. You don't need to go. She's like, you can go. I'm like, I want to miss the birth of my child. I don't want to go.
I have to hear them.
Yeah.
Okay, one more, and this is a good one. In my opinion, this is in my world constitution. The title is Zombie Stars Use Drink Dark Energy. There is a type of supernova that leave behind dead stars with a core of ash, but they can come back to life. It's sucking matter from the companion star. So the article, which is so cool, it's from the University of California study. They published a study in July. It's zombie stars explode like bombs as they die, only to revive themselves by sucking matter from other stars. According to an astrophysicist at the UC Santa Barbara, this is applied to latest 3D blockers when you say something happens every day in the universe, something can be used to measure dark energy. So it goes on. They call them zombie
It's
stars.
weird because I thought zombie stars were my own deep John Wayne. You know,
Really, I think it would be like stars that have a lot of surgery done. That's scary. It's scary. Yes,
I think that this poor scientist just wanted to get some attention.
Oh, zombie.
Even that zombie.
Thank you, right? Thank you,
All right, that's like zombie rolling down, and looking at our brain eaters. That's time for your Rose Runs.
Hey, this first one is Pete. And it comes from our Blameless Blog. He says, Zed is a great name.
Yeah.
Although the Pulp Fiction reference is a bit dicey.
Yep.
Right,
Zed did it.
Zed's dead. I tried to name my kitchen podcast, but I said no.
I think you need to do.
In the Wookiee language.
I think you can see it with Tom G.
Chewie, yeah.
I think you can. Chewie.
And here comes another tweet. I'll be playing the part of Ebro66.
Okay, Evan.
Interview with Casey was most excellent. We're live. Is either of mine, which is as long as the Z's have not eaten yours.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah, I got one. This tweet just came in from Gracie that says, she's been reading, she's having trouble. She says, I'm a little ashamed to admit that I laughed when zombie bit on face off.
You're a sick person.
I'm glad Glenn found Maggie, but did not see it for a long saw.
Yes. Yeah. Which is what we were kind of talking about.
Yeah,
That we don't want him
He
behind.
doesn't.
Oh, and
no,
so,
that's just emails. Yeah, it is a good time.
so I will be playing again part of them. Are you here alive? Hey, Dan, we enjoyed the last cast with Casey. I at least partially agree with him on his ideas of military response to zombie outbreak. It's not exactly what they train for. Yes, many would make the transition to it's just another enemy, but some people have difficulty, at least at first. There's also loads of guys and gals in our nation's military that provide critical support and infrastructure for our military industrial complex up and running. Efficient machines, firefighters, mechanics, clerks, etc. But many of these people are not trained to dispatch human and run their lives. And unfortunately, in some branches of service, some of these people never fire a weapon. I can't overlook many people and see the number of people in the army and think less money, but the percentage of that number that really train day in day out in combat and are fluent in numerous weapons would probably surprise a lot of people. It's a shame, but they'll have needs and budgets and so forth, blah, 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 blah.
So,
That's a good point. I mean, maybe we should lobby our Congress people to have a branch of military that the zombie readiness,
Task force.
zombie task force.
Yeah.
right, yeah, this guy's pretty much saying that this Casey when he is the creator of this zombie podcast. I don't know we had him last time. He doesn't like people say in the military you deal with take zombies because basically I'm saying so no, no, I actually think we're version of that.
Yeah, some kind of
Yeah, and this is it and all that.
Okay. This next one is from Jeremy. Jeremy. He says, "Hey guys, you're on listener for 70 million. Your time follower, first born son of my father. Thanks for doing your part to contribute to zombies, the horror genre film discussion, and podcasts in general."
Wait, you contributed to zombies? You made
Contribute
zombies?
to zombies. That's what he says. Oh, the zombies comment, the horror genre.
Okay.
Okay, that's
I was assuming they made zombies.
Don't do that.
Yeah, please go to chat. By the way, I was edit done for time and I have to say, Jeremy, have a great writer, and his interview was clear. So love it. Okay, continue. Here's writing is asked you guys to do a podcast show called Hollywood Last Night. In general, it's 30-minute reality show that follows Hollywood-based appraiser and his team that tracks down phrases and options off film, TV, pop culture, and media. Last night, episode happened to feature Frank Darabont, Terror, and The Walking Dead, and Nutshell, Darabont, got a bunch of cops from Shawshank, Meanwhile, and Walking Dead, and allowed them to auction them off for a disaster relief. So cool. The highest Muslim Robin's escape toolkit from Shawshank, which they paid for $1,000, sold for $17,000.
Very cool.
Yeah, they got the Darabont storage room with all the cool props and collections over the years. They also went to their studio and got the good stuff. They showcased a bunch of cool looking zombie head templates used in the show, some of which they described as featured zombies that had a lot of detail, and some as background zombies which had considerably less detail. They also played around with fake horse, which was ripped apart in the pilot bets and everything. Anyway, this episode originally aired on July 6th, and I figured Walking Dead cast content during the greatest fan check out. You can't especially behind the scenes, stuff like this. I kind of do Darabont and same ways I do Damon Carlton during Lost Tenure. You feel like you almost know them because he says so much times in every podcast interview feature and news about them. But at the same time, as your friends, not all your friends, only average person has a clue we are absolutely treating you more. Jeremy from Charlotte, North Carolina. Thanks for writing, dude. You're a true writer, and I went to Sci-Fi's website to the Hollywood Treasure show, and this episode is called The Zombie and Rocketeers, episode 1, 2, 3, and you know what? And I forget, or at least when I checked a couple days ago, it was not there, and I was going, when it is there, we'll link to it maybe. And I would love to see it when it's on, but right now I couldn't see it. I started watching Wrong One, and it was like, what's her name? Carrie Fisher's mom. What's Carrie Fisher's mom's name? She has a ton. It's Debbie Reynolds' memorabilia. She has a ton of memorabilia. And I was like, this is not zombies, this is like old Hollywood, it's like worth it. So anyway, it's not yet, there's no videos, but it's worth checking out. It sounds like, and I can't wait.
Okay, this is what I mentioned before. One of our listeners lives in the area and found out where they were filming a few scenes, so she went over to take a look and described something just. She says, hey guys, it's great. The prop manager came out to talk to us, just a small group of 5, and showed us his prop trailer and list touch a bunch of stuff. The baseball bat used in the finale, the shovel used to kill the first zombie. When was that?
The show used to kill the first zombie. Oh, the one for one.
Rip.
Yeah. No, the neighbor. Who's the neighbor?
Not Gordon. When's that?
Yeah, Morgan. Doesn't Morgan kill somebody with a shovel? Or maybe not. Maybe Rick.
I think Rick comes out last.
Yeah.
The old crossbow, random guns, a dead body. As you were poking, you mentioned dead body cost $5,000.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
It looked so real that I was a little scared that they put it down in front of the top. He was so super nice and totally out of his way. I kept saying that.
Oh my God, so cool.
Steve Young, walked by us on his way to lunch. He wasn't working just to eat apparently. We also talked to a bunch of zombie extras who were really nice.
Oh.
So then we tried to make my best to go back tomorrow night. Cast is also at this point, episode 4. So the only part of the main cast will be John and Chris Lewis.
Okay. Great.
The only thing more than I think prop managers remember the shovel that we used, but they were pulling in the list. I was so glad because the bat still had blood in it.
That's so great.
Later. Okay.
I'm not sure the luckiest person.
Later said, I watched him last night and talked to John Bernthal briefly. He was just as much an asshole as he was on the show. He said, he seems like a super nice guy, kind of makes me feel guilty for not liking character he plays. LOL. So there you go. Then one more, she said, I really had a great time in spite of the 100-degree heat. Loads of bites, it was totally worth it. Everybody that was just so extremely friendly, and a couple people on the production staff even shared with us good times to come and watch film, or when we best time to be able to possibly meet cast, and so they would make sure they knew we were there. So that's just so fun that I'm not in the
Yeah,
line. Yesterday I was able to meet John Bernthal, Rory Holden, Norman Reedus, and Melissa McBride. They're really friendly and gracious. I'm really gonna have a hard time disliking Shane, and you know, Melissa will make me want to see much more Carol. I was really shocked how beautiful Melissa is in person. She's also so composed and friendly. I joke that she seems so different from the picture of Carol that I had passed up in my head of her taking a pickaxe or something. Like that. Lori was very sweet and thoughtful. I can't remember much about Norman at the time. I was pretty much in shock mode. He came over. I was watching Lori as she was walking around and there was Norman beside me. I met John 2 times. He was great, big personality, so something outgoing. I hope his character's around for a good long time. Also, you looking
We disagree.
That is great. Thanks, Anonymous.
Thank you. Okay, we have one call this week and then we play it. No. Come on.
Actually, got down speakerphone, so doing my hour long in light. And my laptop. I listened to my first introduction to you guys. I think it was episode 32 of Figure Out Call. Big fan of Keith Whelan. I listened to For Life a lot. Subject interview that I called in. Just that recommendation. Did that recommendation earlier in the show. Great show. No one recommended that. I listened to an audiobook. But Stephen King himself has zombie-like story to it. It kind of reminds me of the direction that Casey's taking his real-life zombies as well. So I'm recommend that. Another really good, I don't know if you've already recommendation, but it's called The Hostile House. From what I gather, I think it was originally written by several individuals and all people together. And here's what we showed you. I just remember really good when I did this again. But I called in. I said I'm after you, and just listening to you guys all you're doing. Have a great time listening. So I'm gonna keep listening. And thanks a lot.
Thanks, Ron. Based on your recommendation, I went and checked out The Cell by Stephen King, and I'm reading it, and it's really great so far. I'm going to read the first couple of sentences. Civilization slipped into a second dark age, an unsurprising track of blood, but with speed that could not have been foreseen by even most pessimistic futurists. It was as if it had been waiting to go. On October 1st, 2007, stock market stood at 10,140, and most of the things were on time except for those when the King of Chicago announced to be expected. 2 weeks later, the skies belonged to the bird again, and the stock market was memory. By Halloween, every major street from New York to Moscow, snake to the empty heavens in the world as it had been was memory.
Wow.
It's really good. All these people saying Boston Commons, and also everybody who's talking on cell phones just goes mad and starts buying.
It's cell phones, nice.
Wow.
So it's, whoa. But the problem is that I know the whole thing, and people say why that happened. Just like us. It's always everybody's thinking his books in, and it's just like, oh.
No, it's
No, some of them have been really great.
Really?
Yeah.
By the way, did you listen to the Damon Lindelof interview? Thank you. He was on a podcast. And he, yes.
Yeah, I did.
It's like an hour and a half. He talked about Lost. He talked about Lost.
I think he did a little bit. I can't remember the exact place.
Why not?
Yeah, I still like him. I think he's brilliant. I also have like this grudge towards his weird relationship.
He talked about the George R. R. Martin, the weird thing he had with George R. R. Martin. He loves Game of Thrones. So apparently George R. R. Martin was interviewed, and they asked him because the book is coming out.
Yeah, it's been so long, and they're like, you know, why is it so long? I just want to make sure that I don't pull lost at the ending.
Nice. I like it.
And then apparently Damon Lindelof heard that, and he's like, you know, up yours, pal.
I side with George R. R. Martin.
I side with Damon forever. Damon forever. I know where my.
So far, me and Casey have been on the same time. Last every episode. I thought it was
interesting. Ron was in the car and was listening to your. So I was thinking about zombies on the way in, and I saw Exterminator van. I was thinking, if you had a zombie apocalypse and then we're somehow to recover, we would probably have zombie, exterminators in your house.
Yes, that's one of the things we talk about. The top 5 ways the world would change after
zombie apocalypse.
I guess zombie extermination would be.
Was it? Did they touch on Fido?
Yeah.
Because the side of this van actually had this woman, and she was screaming, and then she was what the zombie
Yeah,
said.
perfect.
Did you watch that?
That's great. Yeah, and when they do these special zombie burials, where your head is very difficult to place in your body. Yeah, a box. So good.
What I noticed is that he's got an air one.
Yeah, what is he doing wrong?
Oh, right. Very, very right.
Yeah, thank you. Are you ready to close out the show?
I am.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, that's the show, episode 34. Thanks for coming back, Chad.
It was my pleasure.
Somebody reading that. I wrote it down.
Yeah, this has been the greatest experience of my life, and I should just kill myself because it's not getting any better.
We'll do issue for 19 sometime.
Yeah,
reasonable.
reasonably.
Our next episode, we'll have Hong Kong news. hopefully we'll have more listeners who's at Comic-Con right now, more and more. Come on and talk about what it seems like, how fans reacted to the panel and all that stuff. So especially good. And give us, what your favorite things about being at the Comic-Con. Also, everybody go on YouTube and watch what?
Rigor Mortis. Go to YouTube and watch Rigor Mortis, or you can go to the website and watch Rigor Mortis.
Oh, because you just have Rigor Mortis, it's
Yeah, exactly.
Just watch it, so
So what's the website?
True. The website is if you type in zombie musical rigor mortis, you will get it.
Google
Zombie musical rigor mortis. Or not necessarily Google. You might have another search engine that you like.
So you don't have a website.
The long short of it is yes, I don't have
Okay, I'll post a link on WalkingDead.com. So go there and you'll see how to get to watch this video. And it is, what is it?
It's musical. It's a lot like Dr. Horrible's Sing Long Blog, which is great. That was Joss Whedon's production. This one's about 20 minutes long, so it's short. It's 3 parts, just like Dr. Horrible. And it's funny and it's so well written, so well done about two zombies kind of fall in love. It's really it's one of the best 20 minutes spent this decade. I dare say.
So we'll talk about that. We'll see, hopefully there'll be a lot of good news for Comic-Con stuff. We'll talk about that. Also, don't forget to check out if you're all Breaking Bad or Breaking Bad Cast. Just go on iTunes, search for Breaking Bad Cast, buy the CDs in the next week sometime.
You'll love this cheap one.
And so if you anytime like to do us at all, you can call us at 650-485-DEAD, that's 650-485-3333.
You can email us at brains@walkingdead.com.
You can check out our website in the comments at walkingdead.com.
We're also at Disney and on Facebook at facebook.com/deadcast.
All right, that's our show.
Thanks for listening. Don't get paid.
But let's get into sex.
It's hard to remember now. The internet used to be fun.
I can't believe how easy it is for that. There's stuff.
On Launch Shadow, Breaking the Internet, we'll trace how tool once fueled democracy.
It's so nice on Facebook.
Beginning by 17 at the very heart of it.
You're watching the unraveling of our democracy right now.
From Long Lead and PRS, this is Launch Shadow, Breaking the Internet. Subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I'm Roy Shepard. Welcome to our chart-topping podcast from Harvard Business School. Think big, buy small. This series lets you in on a special way to become an entrepreneur. How to buy your own business, be your own boss, and get the financial benefits of your efforts. Entrepreneurship through acquisition involves searching for an existing, enduringly profitable smaller business and buying it, usually from a retiring founder. Back for a brand new season, our conversations with guests from all backgrounds and different stages of the entrepreneurship through acquisition journey. And those considering whether this path is right for them, all the way through those who have sold the business to researchers and ran CEOs, thousands of smaller firms sold every year, and many people successfully acquired existing businesses and enduringly profitable. So why not you too? We can help you students understand the special path for personal and professional independence in our courses at Harvard Business School for nearly 15 years.